Welcome everyone to the reality versus predictions. This is how I'm going to be giving you my predictions and how my predictions went against the reality. 20 teams, 1 champion, 3 relegation teams, 7 European spots. Rest are no, don't have anything to fight for. 9. So let's go over the bottom. I'm going to 20th. I have gone for Luton Town. I think the reason why I've gone Luton Town is because they have not. I don't think they're ready for the Premier League. I said this before. Then they've got a good attacking player like Carlton Morris, Barkley, Mengi. But I think with Barkley, Mengi, and Carlton Morris and Beme, they are. Some of these players are good, but the problem is that relegation team. When you're playing in the Premier League, you've got so much pressure. And the thing is, when you have so much pressure into the Premier League, that's gonna mess you up. I think that the problem is that they've got the worst stadium in the Premier League, the Carnival Road. They barely played the beginning of opening games. Due to construction, they didn't do that much with their defense. I think their defense is a problem this season. I think Doughty is the best player for their defense, but the rest is not even good. I think that Kaminsky is a good goalie, but their defense have let them down this season, and that's my problem. This season, I think they're not ready for the Premier League. They had 3 months to prepare. They had so much opportunity, but then you have to think about it when you're having a team that's never played in the Premier League. That is a big ask to put for them. So Luton, where did Luton Town finish? Reality. Luton Town finished 18th in the league, 3 places below what Hammerman TV said, aka me. 19th, I've gone for Sheffield United. Sheffield United, it's the same problem with Sheffield United. Sheffield United are a yo-yo team. They have not reached their potential. They have not got into their. They have not fixed what happened 2 years ago. They made their team worse. They cheated against us by having a stupid penalty and not giving us that penalty. They conceded 106 goals this season. My thing is that it's the same thing we're going to see. Yo-yo teams get promoted and go down. This is not good for the Premier League because you've seen teams like Man City win the Premier League, but then you have teams that comes up and then just pretend to they want to play for the Premier League, but they don't want to play in the Premier League. So to Sheffield United, this whole bottom as a manager is not a good idea. If you want to be a Premier League team, you need to fix your defense, and that's the thing. Only relegation teams since 1993, you can have a good attack, but you can't. Your defense is weak. So teams that got relegated sort your defense out before you get into the Premier League. Where does Sheffield United finish in the Premier League? Sheffield United finished 106 goals conceded. Most goals conceded in the Premier League have been 38 games, and yet finished with 20th in the league. So I've got 1 place below them. 18th, I've gone for Bournemouth. Now, the reason why I've gone for Bournemouth is because Bournemouth had less time to prepare with Roller. They had a massive disadvantage where every single team that played with that played with the club that even attacked this season having their creative sets of minds. 19 teams out of 20 kept their managers before the end of 2022-23. They had to change their manager, and I felt like there was bad timing. I didn't like the fact that their timing with changing to Eroda after the preseason, that was just a bad idea. I think it was a bad mistake for them to change the manager. I know Gary O'Neill went to Wolves, but they have to think about it, man. You can't. That is so much pressure. To put this much pressure into Bournemouth Football Club is not good. Where did Bournemouth Football Club finish? Where did Bournemouth Football Club finish? Bournemouth Football Club finished 6th places. They have finished 12th in the league, with Dominic Solanke scoring like 17 goals. So congratulations, Solanke. I knew. But when he went to Liverpool, I always had faith in Dominic Solanke. Okay, next one I'm going with the fight for survival. Who stayed up over Bournemouth? I've gone for Forest. Forest. The reason why I've gone for Forest because I think there's another reason why I think the defense is poor. They do have Premier League players like Woods, Adoy, Elanga, but then like I feel like the players like Yates, they used 3 goals today this season. They had Turner, Sells, and Olympius. I forgot his name. And to use 3 goalies is a massive worrying for Nottingham Forest. That is why I'm going for Nottingham Forest to go 17th. And Nottingham Forest had finished 17th in the league. So well done to Forest. Brent. Okay. Right. 16th. Who else is going to face in the relegation battle? I'm sorry to say this, but I think Gary O'Neill. And the same problem. The reason why I've gone for Gary O'Neill is that basically, I respect Gary O'Neill as a manager. And a former West Ham player. He's underrated for West Ham player, but the thing is, it's the same problem with Arona. Gary O'Neill joined Wolves 2 seasons like before the start of the season. Yes, I'm being a made my stats wrong, but he did have time to have a preseason with Wolves. He had more time to prepare with Wolves than Arona had time to prepare for Bournemouth. O'Neill had games with Wolves for preseason. Arona didn't, so that's why I put Wolves 16th and Wolves 2 places. Okay. 15th, I have gone for Sean Dyche. I've gone for Sean Dyche because of like they have the own situation problems. I did not account to the fact that they had the points deduction. This is before the points deduction happened. The predictions came out. I think the problem with Everton is like that is. I think because of last season, I was thinking Everton will have the same problem as last season, but it will be a massive situation for Everton to do. And I'm proud of Everton for what they've done this season. You know, and Nottingham Forest, they continue to fight their struggles of point deduction. I think the problem they can blame is Mashori. I think Mashori is the reason why the Everton's doing their problems with their financial side. The player side, I think letting so many goals that's the problem of last season. And you know what? The matches with Forest, Liverpool, Brentford, clean sheets, kept them alive to continue their stay in the Premier League. Where did Everton finish in the reality? Back to reality. I actually got it right. Another place I got right. Everton did finish 15th in the league. 14th, I've gone for Burnley. Burnley this season, for me, I think because of Kompany's reign. I think because Kompany did win multiple cups with Man City. He did win multiple cups with Man City, and he has had managers like Mancini, Pellegrini, Pep Guardiola. And I thought that because like Arteta had that assistant role with Pep Guardiola, that Burnley would have the same problem. But unfortunately, they had so much problems. One, they had a goalie that let so many goals. Two, Pope went out. I think he went to Newcastle, so like they had to. So not Pope, it was Trafford. Trafford got injured. Muric letting so many goals. He made two mistakes that was costly. The goal against Everton and the goal against Brighton was costly, and I think that was easier to make mistakes to be cleared. Burnley did finish 19th in the league. So where did I put Burnley? I put them 14th and then 19th. Five places. They got 5 places below. So 14th to 19th. I'm unlucky for Burnley, but I just think they had so many defensive problems where they would annoy a lot of the Burnley fans. 13th, I have gone for Fulham. Fulham FC. What can I talk about Fulham FC? I think Fulham, they've got a good manager, Marco Silva. Marco Silva's an amazing manager. I wouldn't get him for West Ham. He was a candidate for West Ham manager, but I think he would suit more for Fulham than for West Ham. He's done the job at West Ham this season. He's been fantastic, and I think he's the perfect manager for Fulham to keep them safe, to keep them in the Premier League. Leno in goal was being a superb goalie. Muniz got new transfer, amazing. I put him 13th because I've just got a feeling that Marcus Silva is the type of manager that Fulham can keep longer, and he's been an amazing manager for the last couple of years. I'm proud of Marcus Silva for what he's done for Fulham. And where did I put Fulham? Fulham, I have put. Yeah, where? Fulham. By the way, guys, I'm just checking this in my notepad. I've made notes on who I got right, who I got wrong. Number 12, I have got Brentford. Yeah, Brentford. I've gone for Brentford because number 12 is, I think Thomas Frank is a good manager, but that the problem is that because he has that problem with turning with gambling issues with he had from the match ban from August to January which made Brentford look weak. I think he would have done a better job at Brentford this season. I wouldn't keep Tony in the England squad for years only because Tony didn't play the whole season for he didn't play the whole season for Brentford. I don't see why should Southgate give Tony an option that to pay the Euros. I'm glad that Sade they use players like Wissa and Wemmer. He has good backup plans, but Tony is better than Wissa, Sade, and Wemmer. Where did I put Brentford in the how many spots? I have got Brentford. Three places. So I've got 3 places for Brentford in the Premier League, and that's good. 3 places for Brentford. Neither will stay up. And yeah. 11th, I have gone for West Ham United. West Ham United have well, you guys know my problem in Moyes. I think because we have underachieved so badly because of our defensive problems. Defensive problems have been a mistake. We're not going to get Europe. I knew we're not going to get Europe this season. And that's the only reason why I didn't put them in the top half of the league because our defense have been poor last season and this problem has been continuously going on and there's no fix in the Premier League for us. So West Ham, I not compared to West Ham to now, they have 2 places above my prediction. So we're not West Ham, but no, it's tragedy that we're not where we are right now. 10th, I've gone for Spurs. Now, people are going to say this, how my TV, you hate Spurs a lot. Why did you put Spurs into the 10th place? The reason why I put Spurs to 10th place because Ange's a new manager and like he doesn't have that big club mentality. Spurs is a big club than Celtic. But my problem is that because the problem I think he would have worked well with Kane, but the fact that Kane went to Bayern Munich was a massive problem for Spurs fans, and that caused me to think, oh, Spurs sold Kane to Bayern Munich. That's going to be a massive issue. And the fact that they replaced Kane for Werner is a massive downgrade. Kane is better than Werner. Werner has had an okay season for Chelsea, but like, he's not. I wouldn't put him as a top striker. So yeah, the Spurs finished 5th in the Premier League reality, but my reality predictions they finished 10th, so 5 places is high. 9th, I've gone for Palace. I've gone for Palace because Palace has been, I think, right coming back to Palace is a massive help, but in the reality, they have problems scoring. I think Glasner is an amazing manager. I think that the only problem that Palace had is that they had Eze and Elise. If they didn't have Elise and Eze, who knows where Palace would have been. And so that's why I'm putting them. I put them 9th only because they have that quality of Eze and Elise is good, but the injury problems of Eze and Elise was a massive problem for Palace. Palace, I've gone 2 places. So, one place. Palace finished 10th in the league. 9th in the reality day, and the reality they finished 9th in the league. 9th, I've gone for. So, 8th, I've gone for Chelsea. The reason I've gone for 8th for Chelsea because I think they had three managers gone. Potter, they had so many managers gone. Lampard, and that this season I was thinking if they're going to young youth team, it's not going to be a massive problem. But I think they did work really good with Pochettino at the end of the season. They rejuvenated, they're bringing them back. The old Chelsea, Jackson's back, Palmer's back. And I'm going to talk about Palmer later on in this video. So, and he silenced the doubters. So I'm proud of what Pochettino did for Chelsea. Where did I put Chelsea? 2 places. They finished 6th place in the league because of Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson, and they've got a strong build-up for Chelsea. And plus, the injury crisis did hit in this season. 8. So 7th, I've gone for Aston Villa. Aston Villa, I've gone for 7th because I think the European Conference League there's a new competition, but like that is so much pressure for a football club to face Europa League Thursday and Sunday. But I love what Emery's doing for Aston Villa. They have done so much for the club. Players like Watkins is scoring 18 goals, close to Haaland. So well done to Watkins. Mine is great. Luis has been amazing. Underrated player, Douglas Luis. And this is a side that I want to see more in Europe, Aston Villa. So well done to Aston Villa to get where they want are right now in the Premier League. Where did Aston Villa got the Conference League, but in reality they got Champions League football. So well done to Aston Villa. 3 places up and compared to my reality. So that's good for them. 6, I've gone for Brighton. Now, Brighton are like a mixed club. They've got a good team. But my things with Brighton is like, since they had Matoma injured, and Shane Ferguson's been amazing at the start of the season, but injury-wise has cost them so much. I'm sad that Zerbi's leaving. I only found out Saturday he's leaving, so that's good. A massive letdown to find out Zerbi's leaving. He's an amazing manager. I think he's the best Brighton manager that they ever had. I think the other problems with Brighton that they had Europa League further time they did affect them a lot. So yeah, so well done to Brighton. Brighton, they finished 5 places below where I predicted. They're not going to get Europe in the reality, but they're going to get Europe in my prediction. So unlucky for them in the reality version of my prediction version. Well done. 5th, I've gone for Newcastle. Now, I have been a massive fan of Eddie Howe. I think Eddie Howe would have been a top 5 manager for what he's done for Newcastle, ranking over Arteta, Pep, Guardiola, Emery, and then Howe has brought Newcastle Champions League football. They haven't seen that in the 90s. In the 90s, amazing players. Isak is back. Wilson's injured. Gordon has been amazing. The whole team of Newcastle is so good, and I just feel like getting them into conferences is a massive downgrade. But Champions League, they've been amazing. Getting results out against West Ham and Manchester United has been good for them. I think we can see a lot of future for how. So while on to Newcastle, they've got seventh in the league in reality, but in my predictions, they've got fifth in the league. So, European League spots are Brighton and Newcastle, Villa, Conference League, but in reality, Chelsea, Newcastle, Spurs got Europa League and Conference League. Fourth, this is the top half. Top four. Fourth, I've gone for Liverpool. Liverpool has been. I think the Liverpool. It's the final season of Klopp. They should have done more of them in the Carabao Cup. They got knocked out by Man United. Sancho, plus the draws against Villa and West Ham costing them the Premier League title. So unlucky to Liverpool. Liverpool finished one place higher than where I put them. So well done to Liverpool. Third, I've gone for Arteta. I think Arteta's been a great manager for Arsenal. Arsenal's been amazing. This is the reason why I've gone for Arsenal down, because I think the title race last season, like they capitulated last season, and like not the season that went yesterday, the season before 2023. I thought that would bring their momentum down, but with Rice, they made the team stronger. I'm glad that Rice helped Arsenal where become where they are. Unfortunately, Arsenal did not win the title for Arsenal fans, but well done to Rice for having a good season for Arsenal this season. Top two. Now, as you can tell, this is between the Manchester clubs. I've been my reaction to this match. So Arsenal was at one place higher than where I put them. Manchester clubs. Who did I predict to be top on the table, and who did I put them as second? Manchester City, I've gone for second. Why? The Teleman TV is this guy really delusional. Playing Man City second and Man United first. No, only because I think Man City's. No, I mean it wasn't the. I think the 150 charges has been. They should have announced the 150 charges earlier because they should have been charged this season, and I think like that is a massive pressure, and like to have the 115 charges and waiting for them to cite whether to not put that 115 charges this season, which they should have. A lot of fans are annoyed at the 115 charges, but I think them winning the fourth title in a row is good for them, but like it's annoying for a lot of fans to see the same team win the Premier League 4 times in a row. Man City came first by putting second, so they're one place higher than I put them. Manchester United, I put them champions of Europe, of Premier League. They are first in the league. I've put them in first in the league because of I had faith in Ten Hag. I said it so many times that second season will be the season when United are back. Unfortunately, Ten Hag fell apart with results against Bournemouth, Brighton, West Ham, Arsenal, City. I think the injury crisis has been a massive problem from Ten Hag, so unfortunately Ten Hag got the big flat L. They are out in Europe. They are in the FA Cup final. If they get the FA Cup trophy, then they get Europe. But if they don't get Europe and FA Cup, then that's going to be a massive problem. So, reality predictions overall: Man City first, they came second. In my predictions, Arsenal came second. In reality, Arsenal came third. Liverpool came third. Liverpool came fourth. My prediction: Villa came fourth. Villa got Conference League. Spurs got fifth. Spurs got 10th. Chelsea got 6th. Chelsea got 8th. Newcastle got 7th. Newcastle got 5th in the predictions. Man United got 8th. Reality up. Man United got 1st. West Ham got 9th in reality. They've got 11th. Palace got 10th in reality. I've got them 9th. Brighton 11th. Brighton 6th for my prediction. 12th, Bournemouth, 18th for prediction. 13th, Fulham, same spot. 14th, Wolves, 16th, Wolves in prediction. Everton 15th, Brentford 16th. 12th, Brentford prediction. 17th, Forest got 17th. Luton, Bournemouth 18th, 19th, Burnley, Sheffield United, and Sheffield United 20th, Luton 20th. So, next one's overall awards. Now, this season, everyone on YouTube has done the best players, the best team, the best, blah, 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 blah. I'm doing both. The both best players and the worst players. Best player from Premier League has got to be Cole Palmer. The reason why I've gone for Cole Palmer because no one expected Palmer to do what he's done for Chelsea. He hasn't done that much for Man City, but once Poch brings him in, he was fantastic. Goals were flying. I don't think Palmer would have been. I mean, Chelsea would have been in the bottom half of the league if they didn't sign Palmer. And I wish Moyes signed Palmer. We could have signed Palmer as a backup player for Paqueta. And when Paqueta got injured, Palmer comes in, get rid of Fornals and Ben Rama. Big mistake from the owners for West Ham. Big mistake for Moyes. Second, I have gone for the worst Premier League player of the year. It's Wes Foderingham. Fodringham's my worst player of the year because he has conceded 106 goals for Sheffield United and he's getting so many goals where it turns into a thrashing. Young player of the year, I'm going to go for Palmer. Palmer, I said that I'm singing so much praise for Palmer. He's done so much for Chelsea, so why not? Worst young player of the year, Phillips. Phillips is just a lost cause for me. Does not deserve to be in the Premier League. Does not deserve to be in the Championship. Does not deserve to be in the League One. Does not deserve to be in the League Two. Does not deserve to be in the Championship level. Sunday League actually is more of a worst signing. So no improvement. So Phillips. Best newcomer, Palmer, everyone. He just obliterated everyone. So much he can do for Chelsea. He saved Chelsea into bottom half of the league. He's done so much for Chelsea. Next one is the worst newcomer. I have gone for West Ham's Palmer. We could have got Palmer, we got bloody Phillips. We could have got Palmer, but we got Phillips. It's just common sense to get Palmer over Phillips. Phillips, worst newcomer, barely did anything for West Ham. Yes, during Man City, but notable games for Man City, but done absolutely nothing. It's just saying, I saw him yesterday singing at the Man City, the Players Lounge, and I'm just bored of seeing him doing absolutely nothing. I mean, disrespecting the club, disrespecting the fans. So why should I respect him? So fuck this, man. Best coaching performance versus worst coaching performance. Best over coach performance is, of course, the Emery versus Arsenal, Villa Park. No one expected Arsenal to lose to Villa. Everyone expected Arsenal not to beat Villa. But the fact that Emery, the former Arsenal manager, took them to victory over Arsenal, Tottenham, and Spurs, to Chelsea, massive well done for for Emery. Said well done to Emery. Worst coaching performance: David Moyes versus Arsenal. Simple as. Dwight letting so many goals, 4-0 at half time, did nothing, gave up the game before the first half. Just allowed Arsenal to win the game, which was really annoying to the other West Ham fan, and we deserve to leave that stadium because of that performance. Overachievers, I've gone for City. I've gone for City because 115 charges. They overachieved. It's the same problem, nothing surprisingly. They didn't get nothing new over City. So it was just boring. Underachievers West Ham. The reason why I've gone for underachievers West Ham because for when you win the European trophy, you have to have a good form next season. And Moyes just obliterated our team this season into smithereens. So underachievers West Ham. Best game overall this season, I have gone for. Best game over the season, I've gone for Manchester United loss against Chelsea 4-3. 3-2 down, 95th minute. Chelsea got a penalty. Palmer scores. 97th minute, 3-3. Palmer scores. What is going on with Palmer? 2 goals in the last 2 minutes. That saved Chelsea to get 3 points. That is amazing for Palmer and Chelsea. And this was when the revolution of Chelsea started. Goal of the season, people are going to say Garnacho versus Everton. I'm going to go for Kudus versus Man City. Overhead kick. Bicycle kick. It's tough because it's either the goal between Man City Kudus and James Ward-Prowse's corner goal against Wolves. So that's a tie. Next one is the team of the season. I've gone for team of the season. Raya has been my team of the season goalie. He has done so much for Arsenal. Most saves in the Premier League, clean sheets, least goals conceded for them. So yeah, Saliba and Gabriel centre backs. These guys, the partnership of Saliba and Gabriel has been amazing. Like I said, least goals conceded, clean sheets more, done so much, underappreciated, underrated players. Right back have gone for Trent Alexander-Arnold, 19th. Trent has done so much. Done so much for Liverpool. You can play anywhere. Midfielder, you can put him as a right back. and he's done so much for Liverpool, and especially Klopp's last season has got a good respect to Trent. Left back, I'm going to go for West Ham's Palmieri. People can say, what about Doggy? Why Palmieri? Palmieri's been amazing. I have doubted Palmieri so much for West Ham, but this season has been amazing. He can fight back, he can get the ball back, he can run to opposition. Actually, against Newcastle, yes, he got a penalty, but it was a good idea. He can go forward and backwards. Defensive mids, I have gone for Rice and Rodri. Rice and Rodri has been the best centre mids. Good partnership. These two have done so much for their clubs. They kept their defensive line so good. Rice has been amazing for Arsenal. Rodri scored the third goal against West Ham. They're both goal scorers. They can both do anything. CAM, I have gone for Phil Foden. People are saying, what about Cole Palmer? Why are you saying Cole Palmer? Give Cole Palmer a chance. This guy's a hypocrite. This guy's lying to us. I've gone for Cole Palmer on the left wing because I think he can play better in the left wing than the CAM. Foden's been an amazing player of the year, young player of the year. Done so much for Man City, and he's a powerful Man City. So without De Bruyne, Haaland, Foden can do so much for Man City. So Man City has gone to get Foden as my CM for centre attacking midfielder of the year. Palmer, no questions asked. Palmer has just nuclear the plot. Done so much for Man City. He scored the Super Cup goal, the penalty shootout against Sevilla. Then went to Chelsea, scored against Man City. Done so much. Underappreciated, underrated, should get more credit. Haaland, striker, no other question, no questions asked. Most goals scored. Injury crisis, disagreeing with teams in League One Championship reference, but 20 goals scored last season. And of course, right when we go Salah. Salah's been amazing. He has problems with Klopp, but he will continue the fight on. Thanks guys for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. The next video is going to be the Euros preview and the review. Predictions will be going on, including on the preview, and I'll be doing the reviews for the Euros, and the Premier League season will be on August 17th. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and yeah, peace. I'm out. Come on, you eyes.